6. Zorn a long count. Looking over that front four. Drops back to pass. Play action fake. Gets the big rush. Throws in the end zone. Touchdown Seahawks.
Rookie Don Dufek, number 25, registered 3 of Seattle's 7 blocked kicks, including this one, which Steve Rabel converted into an easy score. The kicking game featured rookie punter Rick Engel.
Zorn on a quick count, drops back to pass, scampers out to his right, throws upfield, complete to Smith at the 10 to 5. He is in, touchdown Seahawks!
Number 35, David Sims, brings breakaway speed to the position. Between them, they caught 43 passes, rushed for 822 yards, and scored.
At the Houston 17, Zorn will throw. Hughes is wide open, touchdown. David Hughes beat number 50, Darrell Hunt, and David Hughes, the number 2 draft choice out of Boise State this year, has his first National Football League score of his career.
So much for the raised eyebrows in Seattle as to why this young man was drafted. He offers more speed out of the backfield, and as you can see, an excellent receiver. That's not an easy ball to catch, Mike. You and I both know that. Going straight away from the football.
3rd and 9. The blitz, and it beat it. Touchdown for the free agent rookie Paul Johns. His first touchdown as a Seahawk.
One of the toughest things ever for a rookie quarterback is to read the blitz. And he picked it up perfectly, made a perfect pass. John's got the quarterback turned around.
They called interference there, but it's refused. Touchdown for Seattle. You'll see Ron Bolton here put his hands on the receiver.
Bolton knew he was beaten. Yeah. You called it perfect, Jay, but what a great job by David Craig. Read the blitz, got the ball up quickly before he was sacked.
Suggesting a more prominent role for the long pass in the Seahawks' future. In today's game, the speed receiver...
3rd and 2. Over the middle, wide open. Kurt Warner, touchdown! Kurt Warner, the number 1 draft pick from Penn State. A 17-yard scoring play, and it's not over yet here.
When he got that football one-on-one in the open field, I said things are going to be very tough, and I think it was Gary Green who was on him trying to tackle him. But that's a tough job. That's a very tough job. Let's take a look at how wide open Kurt Warner got. There he is, no one around him. That was Deron Cherry that he faked out. Gary Green coming over later trying to save the touchdown.
Play action.
He's open.
He's there. Mike Tice scoring the first touchdown of the season for the Seattle Seahawks. First down, Seattle. Zachary Dixon, 7 carries, 22 yards. Craig going deep, one-on-one. It's there. Darrell Turner, his first NFL touchdown.
Coming with the blitz. Dave Craig threw a beautiful pass. He threw it up there and he just let Turner run under it. And Lawrence Johnson is not a slow defensive back. He was had won the sprinting in his college division, and I think he's wondering, where did this guy come from?
Well, an impressive drive put together by these Seahawks as they converted on, what was it, 4 or 3rd down situation, Charlie? That's really an outstanding drive, and they culminated it, not with a pass, but with a run.
1st and 10 from the 12, 42 seconds left.
Dave Craig. Excellent protection. Goes to the end zone. Touchdown. His first touchdown catch of the year.
How Dave Craig buys time to allow his receiver to get open. He drops straight back. No one's open at the moment, and watch him scramble to his left. Here he comes. He thinks about running, but no. Scanzi's open. He delivers it. Touchdown, Seattle.
Seahawks led 17-7 at the half, trying to blow it open. They have a 27-7 late third and goal. Williams, touchdown. That was his one-man drive.
Watch him as he goes to the outside. Tony First, number 34, getting an excellent block for him, but he was not going to let anybody keep him out of that end zone.
3rd down and 4 at the 17 from the shotgun. All 4 receivers, Scanzi and Blades, joining Largent and Butler. Lofts it in the end zone. Blades, touchdown, Seattle. He beats Kevin Ross.
What a game that this rookie Blades is having today. Blades, number 89, just beats Kevin Ross. See him on the left side of your screen there. He's got 2 steps on him. No chance. Good play. Touchdown for Brian Blades. 2nd round draft choice from Miami. There he is, number 89, just using his speed to get right by Kevin Ross. Perfect pass by Craig, and Craig has really been on the money today.
For the touchdown to Largent to tie Don Hudson's record, and they stay on the ground and go for it and have the touchdown.
You only got 1 touchdown on the day. Believe me, it's better than being shut out.
And Derek Finner does it.
That's got to be Finner's first touchdown in the NFL, Charlie.
Yes, it is.
You have that new leading man body. I like it.
Start the 4th quarter in Seattle, and Dave Craig is going to air it out. And it's caught by Tommy Kane for a touchdown. 63 yards.
And not what either one of them had in mind, but it got the right results.
So much for ground chuck. And Ricky Dixon is still looking for Tommy Kane.
Let's take a look once again. This is Tommy Kane. Now he'll break it to the outside. Ricky Dixon's right with him, and Craig just lays it up on the inside. Now that's kind of difficult for a receiver to do. He is at full speed. He turns around and catches it over the other shoulder. That's a good move by Tommy Kane.
Seattle 24, Cincinnati 9.
They don't necessarily have to throw here. They can still run the ball and use their timeouts.
Warren, the race to the end zone. Chris Warren.
Terrific block by John L. Williams on Leander Knight to spring Warren into the end zone.
And his first NFL touchdown.
That's exciting for him. Terrific drive by the Seahawks. Straight sweep right here, coming out. Nice block on that. Now watch number 32 finish the job. John L. Williams pushing Leander Knight down. Nothing but end zone, and what excitement for a youngster. First National Football League touchdown for Chris Warren. Andy Heck at left end and Mattis. Take a look at 96. You'll see Sean Jones, who's in the end zone pursuing. When the defensive lineman is in the end zone, that means the offensive line is doing the job, pushing them off, enabling Chris Warren to get in the end zone.
2nd and 6. Strong on the pitch. He's got room. Touchdown, Seattle. They've tied it up. Max
Strong filling in for the injured Chris Warren from 7 yards out.
You know, Kelvin Martin got a great block there. I mean, Strong needs to thank him, and I'm sure he will after he watches film, but that was a great block by the wide receiver.
And now the very important extra point from John Casey. Has not missed one all season long. Chance to give Seattle the lead back. You don't think he's pumped?
Nah, you know, you go from being third on the depth chart to scoring the winning touchdown. I mean, that's a great feeling right there. And Kelvin Martin, look, everybody gets a great block. Well, watch Kelvin Martin. His block actually takes him up into the other guy and gives him a great around the corner.
Max
that guy's happy.
Out of Georgia practice squad last year, no carries this year.
All right, watch Kelvin Martin. And he gets Thomas Everett up in there, and it allows him to get around the court. I think when Strong came into the game, I don't think he expected to score the winning touchdown. Watch this. I mean, everybody gets a good block. They get a hat on a hat, and that's all you need to do in this league, because you got guys behind you that can make plays.
Gilbaugh going for the end zone, and he's got the touchdown. James McKnight, the rookie out of Liberty, made his Seahawk debut last week and comes up with his first NFL reception.
And there goes the 200-point standard. No reason to save it for the offseason. Gilbaugh just threw this one up, and Antonio Langham really all over James McKnight. I think McKnight may have gotten away with a little push at the end of this play. See if he doesn't give a little elbow here. I guess just sort of fighting for the ball.
Second down 7. Chargers showing blitz. Gibson's met at the line of scrimmage. Meyer with plenty of time throws back across the middle of the field to Fourier, and the rookie tight end has a Seattle TD. 20 yards, Meyer to Fourier, and that's why they drafted him out of Colorado with a lot of expectations as to what he could do for the pass attack.
Well, Sean Gale was there to try to make some coverage, but Fourier, we talked about the savvy. Here we're going to see Junior Seau trying to blitz up the middle, bootleg out to the left. Thrown back across field to Fourier between 3 receivers. Dwayne Harper, Sean Gale trying to make the play on Christian Fourier, but as we said before, great knowledge of the field, great position between receivers.
We haven't seen him throw to 84. Joey Galloway, he's at the bottom of your screen there on 2nd and 10. Rob Thomas checks in. He's inside Galloway as a wide receiver. 2nd down. Here's Meyer, and now they're going to go to Galloway. He comes back, and what a catch by Galloway for a touchdown! You deserve to take your helmet off, young man. That was a catch, a great catch.
Watch Galloway on the outside here, working up against Albert Lewis, just beats him down. But look at the awareness of what the ball is. He just totally wasn't even aware of Albert Lewis. All he knew is that he knew where the ball was going. He went up and got it. Great awareness, great route, and the guy has done it all for a young guy coming in. Especially how many times you see these great wide receivers coming out of Ohio State. Well, we can't describe this. Just watch the talent and athleticism. Joey Galloway going up over Albert Lewis, and the determination to get to the goal line.
Was 1st and goal from the 3. Meyer with a handoff up the middle and into the goal line. Is he in? Looks like he might be. Still no touchdown signal. Now we get one. The Seahawks score. Lamar Smith, who broke that run earlier of 29 yards, takes it in from 4 yards out, and the Seahawks are right back in the game.
I think the officials are saying that the runner is on top of his own players. Just try to look right in this big pile of manhood here. See, he's not down yet. I don't know about that one.
In the back. 1st and goal from the 1. Roll out. Kitna on the move, throwing. Caught. Touchdown. Itula Mealy, the tight end in the back of the end zone, gives Seattle the lead.
Up the middle.
This is going to be a touchdown to Darrell Jackson, the rookie from Florida, with a chance to tie it up now at 34.
Boy, did John Kitna stand in there that time. He stood big on this whole drive. How about that challenge? That challenge looms big.
Doesn't it, though? A 34-yard touchdown strike from Kitna to Jackson.
The middle of that pass defense of the Rams seemed to be open all day. Now, if you can do that, he can look, he can see in lanes, he can find his guy, and then he can step up and throw it to him. Look at John Kitna. He's getting his read, pre-snap. Then he's looking to his left. Then he's just following the crossing pattern. That's not another read. He picked up Jackson over there in the left.
From the beginning.
And when his eyes started to cross, that wasn't going to another receiver. That was just following the same receiver.
Tied at 34.
John Kitna, small hands run in the Pacific Northwest.
Second and goal from the 7. Big hole for Alexander. And what a coming out party this is. Alexander in his own version of the debutante bull on this drive.
And it seems like a microcosm. He ran every sort of run you could. He popped outside, hit a hole hard, had a complete open middle of the field. Saw the whole package there.
And look at the vision here. Starts out to the left. He sees something way to the right and gets by Lou Bush, the flying number 51 there, and high steps into the end zone. That's impressive.
Right now we go back to the field. We'll be back with Jim in a moment as the Hawks are threatening to score. Here's Hasselbeck taking a look, making a throw. Touchdown, Seattle. As coming down with the ball is the rookie, Corin Robinson. And the Seahawks take a 9-0 lead with the extra point coming up.
Well, this is the touchdown a moment ago as Hasselbeck drops back. You'll see Corin Robinson right into the back of the end zone. And that's a great throw. And we spoke to Matt Hasselbeck. He says, you know, the offense is a little bit black and white now. Coach Holmgren tells him if it's there, you can throw it. If it's not, throw it away. Don't try to improvise. Don't make any decisions on your own.
Morris back deep to take this one as Seattle will have 29 seconds to work with here before halftime. There is Morris from his own 4-yard line. And he's got room. Look out. One blocker ahead of him. He could go. Down the sideline. And a touchdown. 97 yards for Maurice Morris. His first touchdown of the year.
You gotta love it. My goodness, if you're the Rams, where is the steak that you grab out of your heart?
And now there's 97 yards to the house for Morris.
We just missed it, but you're going to see the wedge develop right there. And then once you suck everybody in with the wedge, you're going to see Archuleta is the only man to beat downfield. All you have to do is just keep him away long enough, and Morris does the rest, getting in the end zone. But it started with the wedge. You hit the wedge going 150 miles an hour, like Morris did in that play. And then Archuleta just tries a feather to just waiting for his buddies to come along, but no one can catch up. Nice execution.
Final moments, first half. Motion man, Alexander. Hasselbeck. Fade pattern. Up top. Catch is made by Stevens. Touchdown. Oh, what a play.
Absolutely a big play by the rookie tight end, Jeremy Stevens. He's 6'7", 265 pounds. And Mike Holmgren said that this has got to be our guy. He's our ace in the hole in the red zone, and he comes up big for his quarterback, Matt Hasselbeck.
First career touchdown for Stevens. And they are going to check this one out. Stevens missed 4 games with a high ankle sprain.
A ruling on the field of a touchdown.
So Stevens celebrating with the points on the board. Will the point stand?
Well, Stevens is one of those young tight ends in the National Football League who's beginning to make plays. Watch the extension. He pulls it in. I think it's a touchdown. He was able to pull that into the body as his knee hit the ground. And once you get that knee and thigh down, that's like having 2 feet. Look at this. He pulls it into the body. Oh, that looks very good. Good camera work also.
Jeremy Stevens, Local guy from the University of Washington, first-round pick. He is considered the whole package at the tight end position.
They fake it to Alexander. Hasselbeck going deep for Hackett. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Well, Kurt, let's go back to the touchdown. And Mike Furrey, right here, the free safety, he's the guy that guesses wrong. He guesses that they're going to throw it to Bobby Ingram on the crosser. Travis Fisher expects Furrey to be here and come over and play the football, but Furrey's gone. He's guessing on the play, and he leaves Travis Fisher out to dry right there, and DJ Hackett just has an easy touchdown.
Duckett, the lone setback on 3rd and 2. Fry looking, hitting Carlson, and he is into the end zone for the touchdown. As a Seahawk, John Carlson, his first touchdown as a pro. Seattle has the lead.
Greg Knapp dialing up the plays for Seattle, and here's Forsett, first down, he scores, touchdown Seahawks.
First and 10 from your 1-yard line ultimately leads to a nice lead block by Griffith, the fullback, and Justin Forsett walks into the end zone.
And the big play, of course, with the 53-yard pass to Hushmanzada.
Look at that. Beautiful job up front. Everyone matched up in their zone blocking scheme. Everyone ends up getting a guy.
2nd and goal from the 8. Here's the slant, caught, touchdown, Golden Tate. An 8-yard pass from Tavares Jackson to the former Notre Dame receiver Golden Tate, and the Seahawks score on a very impressive drive. And once again, John, they had good field position for the start.
Well, they did. And you talk about the quick throws. This is just a screen right here. A little quick play action. You clear it with Mike Williams. All the attention on him. You slip Golden Tate underneath. Very good design. Very good execution by the Seahawks.
First down on the 45, and the slant pass is caught by Doug Baldwin, and Baldwin in a race to the goal line. Doug Baldwin goes in for the touchdown. A rookie from, Stanford goes 55 yards after the pass from Tavares Jackson. 55-yard touchdown play.
Tavares said one of the things he learned from Brett Favre in his opportunity to play behind him was get the ball in your receiver's hands and let them do the work. Great job by doing that by Tavares Jackson. Doug Baldwin does the rest of it. Tavares Jackson making the most of his second opportunity in Seattle thus far today.
Arizona Cardinals with a 20-13 lead. Seahawks with the ball at their own 39. Tavares Jackson with time. Puts it up deep. Way downfield. And it is caught for a touchdown. Ricardo Lockett.
Tavares Jackson wants the ball pop off his hand. Doesn't even make a good follow through because of Bonnie Holiday. Still gets the ball out there. Marshae Green brought up to the active squad. They go right after him first play of this drive. Great concentration by Lockett.
Look at that catch. Look at that catch.
200-meter champion. Sam, you're talking about a track guy. This guy can flat out run.
6'2", 25-year-old, undrafted free agent out of Fort Valley State.
Tight games like this, fourth quarter, you got to make those plays.
Russell Wilson still has it. Sideline throw. It's pulled in by Jermaine Kearse, and a touchdown Seahawks. A 43-yard touchdown toss to the former Washington Husky. A local kid makes good in Carolina.
Russell Wilson starting to get a little time to throw the football, and they've got 2 over 1 here on Kearse. You got Thomas in a trail position, but Godfrey, you'll see him flash into your screen there, is late getting over the top. to help in coverage. Another perfectly thrown ball from Russell Wilson, and that time Kearse, unlike Williams on the previous play, plucks it right out of the air, pulls it into his body, puts up 6 points for his offense.
And that is Jermaine Kearse's first career NFL touchdown, the free agent from Lakes High School in Washington State.
Wilson has got the tight end. Luke Wilson, touchdown. And the rookie Wilson has got his first. A 31-yard catch earlier in the ball game. This one from 39 yards away.
Well, similar to the play we saw earlier in the game. Luke Wilson, he's on the deep crossing route. Russell Wilson, he's able to come outside the pocket. Carlos Rogers was the one who had an opportunity, even after the big gain, to make a tackle and keep it at least from being a touchdown, but he fails to make the play.
So it's a career long for Luke Wilson, and this is rookie year out of Rice. Pressure pass, caught, touchdown. Richardson. That's got an odd feeling, Troy, to it after that penalty call. 10-yarder to Richardson.
Yeah, it doesn't quite feel right, does it? Paul Richardson runs a slant route. Just great anticipation by Russell Wilson. He's got a small window there. He's got to beat Will Hoyt, with the ball, and he does it. Touchdown Seattle, and they turn this into a 10-point game.
All they're trying to do in that situation is give Johnny Hecker a little bit of room to execute this punt, because you've got Tyler Lockett sitting right at midfield, getting ready to field this.
There were 7 return touchdowns during preseason. Around the entire league, Lockett had 2 of the 7. Here he goes. Tyler Lockett inside the 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown.
That is unbelievable. Had an opportunity to visit with John Foshel, the special teams coach, and Jeff Fisher, who really embraces special teams here in St. Louis. They're well aware of Tyler Lockett, but I want you to watch what he does. When he's returning, when he catches the football, he is already moving at full speed. He's not catching it slow or on a stop and going, and he is north and south immediately. That's impressive, because everybody was gearing up to try and go down and tackle Tyler Lockett, and he just ran it straight back.
The Seahawks again are without Marshawn Lynch, NFL's rushing leader since 2011. Got Rawls in at tailback. He gets it, cuts it back, and a good run by Rawls out across midfield. Inside the 35 and still going for the touchdown. It's the first rushing touchdown, and it's a bigger lead for Seattle. And how about the offensive line and Thomas Rawls?
They do an excellent job. Tom Cable, we saw him at the end of that play. He's got to be excited when he takes a look at how well this offensive line did in their combination block, and they crush down the front side. They open up the backside with Russell Okun making a key block. And then it's all Thomas Rawls. Just one cut, he is off to the races.
That's what they're trying to figure out. On second down, Wilson over the middle, throw size, in for the touchdown. It's Carson. And the first touchdown of Chris Carson's NFL career.
And it comes on a reception, not a bruising run. Watch Carson. Comes out of the backfield. They flood downfield with receivers. He goes short right in front of Avery Williamson, number 54. And look at the pass. It takes him away from Williamson and takes Carson towards the end zone. A well-thrown ball by Russell Wilson.
2 wide receivers to the right. Fake play action to Carson. And there's a lofted pass to Will Dissly for the touchdown. known as a blocker primarily, Will Dissly.
You know, we were making plays in even not being our best. You know, so that's the most exciting thing. I think that's the thing that you look forward to
for this team today.
3 receivers right. Wilson looking, buying time, being chased by Ebukam, throws, touchdown! David Moore!
Here's David Moore, but you'll see, I think it's Van Nett from the other side of the field. This is where the out of bounds, there it is right there. And he's still inbounds, David Moore.
You got 2 things.
It's Penny. And Penny, look at that move to the outside! And the rookie's going to score his first NFL touchdown!
Edge right here. We're going to put him in a bind. And Russell, as he gets this, you see right there, it'd be common just...
Third down and 3. Empty backfield. Wilson throws to the end zone. It is Metcalf for a Seahawks touchdown.
And we'll have to see if he brought this all the way in, but what a great throw and an unbelievable catch by DK Metcalf. That I have seen Metcalf inside working on Edmonds again, who's had a lot of action come his way. Definitely doesn't have control there. Secure, 1, 2, touchdown Seattle. And he's such a big target, Kenny. When he moves inside, it's pretty guaranteed that he's going to get matched up.
Gino will turn around and hand it off, and there's Walker's first big run of the game, and it's a huge hole. Kenneth Walker, the 21-year-old rookie, is going for 69 yards into the end zone, and we're tied at 31. And Matt, Seattle now has 6 plays of 32 yards or more in this game.
That was a really good shot. You see that right there? So that's the 6th of the 32 yards longer, but it was his eyes. Watch his eyes. His eyes are going this way, but they're really seeing back here. He's seeing the backside, and if you overcommit to the top side, he's going to take advantage of it right away. And he knew when he got to that second level, and you saw the quarterback getting his hands up in the air. He saw the same thing. I want you to watch this right here. Here, he's going to start. Now jump back. Look at this hole. You can see it's right through there. And he has to beat one man, and that's here, and he cuts back outside when he overcommits to the inside. That is just outstanding running by the Rook.
How about that for your first career touchdown?
Extra offensive lineman, Raekwon O'Neal. Fake it. Smith floats it. Caught. Bobo. Touchdown.
Looked like he was going to stalk block, set up in front of Dante Jackson, then cut inside. And right on the play in the back, Tony Jocelyn, this back judge, 1 foot, 2 feet. Possession of the football. Survived the ground. And Jake Bobo, undrafted free agent, Duke and UCLA. And he ran a 4.9940 at his pro day and is somehow in the NFL making plays.
Take a 2-yard run, turn it into 50. Here's Smith, fires, touchdown! It's Jackson, Smith, and Jigba.
Play fake to him this time. Gino's going to throw right down the seam. Touchdown, Seahawks! JSN with the touchdown. His first career score in the National Football League. Tyler Lockett picks up the ball. He's going to save it for the rookie out of Ohio State. 28 yards and a dart thrown by Geno Smith.
Defensive pass interference call of the year against Gilmore. 1st and goal. Charbonnet, he gets into the end zone. So the Seahawks showing some grit, trying to snap a 2-game losing skid down by 10 and make it a 3-point game if the extra point is successful. Leading the Seattle Seahawks 17-14.
Play action. Underneath. Pass is caught. Touchdown. That's the rookie in his first, A.J. Barner. Gino under center. Walker Play fake. Gino rolls right, has time, dumps it into the flat. Ball is caught. Diving into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks! It's A.J. Barner, the Michigan product. The rookie tight end makes the catch in the flat. A 9-yard score, and the Seahawks once again draw to within almost 7. Right now it's 8.
Off play action now. Darnold floats it. Open man. It's a touchdown. And Seattle jumps out in front on the first NFL catch for Torrey Horton. The rookie has a score.
Well, Horton's just going to take this all the way across the field. This is what happens when you establish the run. This is a play action, and Horton's just going to run across the field, use Smith and Jigba. Ooh, Sam Darnold gets a little kiss on the chin there from the Steelers defense, but still delivers.